Episode 5. One day later on the 30th of October. Let's go. I don't want to believe it's Ray, but Norman seems pretty sure here, so. Ah. The pendulum. It's used that shot before.
Bathroom ceiling. At least, that's what I told you.
But
I actually told Don the dining hall. Should we go over and check them out?
Because he didn't know about those. He couldn't inform about those. Haha. That's the first time I've seen him laughing.
I suspected you instantly.
Wow.
My own friend.
Instantly.
It was really the worst case.
Norman really has one of those like top class analytical brains that doesn't let him discount any sort of possibility. That's what I like about him.
Just how long have you been Mom's spy?
Yikes. Is that why he was so glum? Because he knew the truth already?
I can't remember when I wasn't her and helped Mom out anyway? Yeah.
What?
Everything we talked about. All those. Like you always have been.
Oh, are they not going to tell Emma that he's the spy?
Your mistake. You tried, and when it was time to execute the plan, you could have cast me aside. It would have been easy.
They're not like you, Ray.
You're right about that, but
Emma would be sad.
so
And Ray really is the odd man out, isn't he?
you laid out the breadcrumbs for us to find out the truth about this house for ourselves.
Interesting.
You set this up for the three.
So he wanted a way out of his birdcage as well. So we can expect that he's only been telling the matron details. He's been giving her details that aren't important to the plan.
Also keeping Mom under control. You're actually not her enemy, are you?
There we go.
She's cared a lot for me. She wouldn't throw me away.
Right.
That's how I saw it.
Huh. He has some insight.
Cares more about profit than rules. My reason for doing it.
He can get rid of the trackers.
Couldn't get. She could get me lots of things.
That's why earlier in the episodes, when they were asked what they would do once they're outside, he said, I would have to learn to survive, because he already knew more about the outside world than any of the kids did. Interesting. So everything matches. I like that.
Get it? Norman, I'm the strongest card you'll ever have. No one else compares.
Oh my gosh.
The moment that I discovered the truth.
And he's been planning this for so long, and now his friends are like almost screwing it up by being too careless. Like, ugh. Because I kind of considered him to be the mid tier of the three of them, but it turns out he's actually the top tier out of the three of them. Because, he really was willing to abandon the rest of the kids, though. He wanted them to know, and for them, the three of them, to escape together. That's why he was so adamant that it really wasn't possible to get everyone else out, because his only goal was to save the three of them. That's all he cares about. And now they're going to screw it up by trying to take everybody.
Exactly your enemy.
He doesn't want his years of planning to go to waste.
What I'm doing now is helping. Don't worry. I'll keep my word.
Oh, poor Emma. Why you got to play her like that, bros? Also, you haven't given him any info yet. I want to know the info he knows. I don't know whether to trust him or not now. Norman doesn't have a way to actually trick Emma into that, though, I don't think. I don't think she'll fall for it. She's too smart. What did he realize? What did they both realize?
You for 6 years, and you still
6 years? Wow. What?
It's new.
If he's 11, that means he was 5 when she started using him. He says he volunteered, but can a 5-year-old really understand what they're agreeing to at that point? And how much did he know when he was 5? Like, you can't just tell a 5-year-old, hey, you have to keep this quiet. All of you are actually food, and if you give me information, I'll make sure you don't turn into food. Like, a 5-year-old won't understand that, or even understand what they're agreeing to. And they won't be able to keep it quiet either. Have you never known a 5-year-old to be able to keep a secret? Oh no. The flowers. What's up with the flowers? Oh. Now he's just he's double thinking himself. He's worried that everybody's going to die because his plan wasn't enough, or it didn't work out the way he thought, or he wouldn't have thought of something. He doesn't have full information, so that's a legit fear, right? You can't make He's trying to make a plan without really knowing the parameters. Oh, poor kids.
What happened with the rope?
And they left the other two behind.
Actually,
I wonder if that's because they think it's too suspicious if they all start hanging out together. What? He just came out and said it, huh? Okay. There's a rule about lying. The best lies have a kernel of truth in them to sell it. So he's figuring he'll come clean about that, but he won't come clean about the rest.
work around all that while also handling.
Just think how good their plan could have been if they hadn't left the bunny and the matron hadn't been aware that somebody saw. They could have had such more freer movement. Sister wouldn't be here. Like, he is right. They screwed up big time. But he had no way of knowing that.
For a long time, didn't you?
Yeah, and he let their siblings go to their deaths
Knowing and sending them all off.
for the last 5 years.
So many of our siblings.
5 years. A delivery every 2 months. That's 6 deliveries per year. That means Ray, through his inaction. Now, he was 5 when it started, so you can't blame him, really. But while he had the info, that means that 30 of their family have gone to their deaths with his knowledge. That's heavy.
Because of that, all of us can run away.
Well, she knows they didn't ship out early due to the trackers because they've already established that they shipped out due to their test scores. So she knows that's not the case. She's just kind of testing him here, I think.
Never do that again.
Oh,
You're not alone.
she's holding his wrist.
You've got us now, so
Lie detector mode. She's smarter than the show is portraying her as. The show wanted you to believe that Norman is the smartest of them, Ray is the second smartest, and Emma is just basically, I don't want to say riding their coattails, but that she's the more physical, less intelligent one of them. She's less cunning, but her scores are just as high as theirs. I think that Emma is going to end up being actually the smartest of the three of them. And some of her confusion in certain scenes is an act.
What do you mean?
I don't really know.
Oh, they didn't give their teammates all the info.
Isn't dangerous just
You gotta tell them all the info, like there's literal monsters, and Connie's dead.
She was pretty mad, I guess. Every night. She does?
Oh no, yes! Okay,
There are no traces of her anywhere.
this is good. Okay, so in a previous episode, I was worried that the kids would never find this out, that Mom actually reports in every day to her overlords, and that if they try to take her out, the demons will know something's wrong. So instead of having time, they have no time, basically. Once they take action against Mom, they only have that day to do anything. So I'm glad that they're actually about to discover that, because that's, yes, it throws a kink in their plan, but it will help them not screw up later.
Sense.
Headquarters?
The base that supplies babies and sisters like Krona to this house.
Oh, dang.
Serious, Ray. Did you?
Who cares? We still.
It's not his fault that he doesn't understand the situation they're in, because the other three haven't given they haven't given these two the information they need to understand what's going on. Like, it's more, there's no one to talk to but the demons.
I agree.
Oh, he's gonna do it himself. Don, he's too hot-headed.
Exactly.
Oh, so they all know. They did share enough.
Do me a favor and go make dinner, please.
So they shared some information, just not all of it, with these two. This is a bad idea, dude. Oh, they're so gonna get caught. What happens to kids who get caught?
Is it really even here?
Definitely Toji.
We have to hurry up and find some clues that'll help us rescue Connie.
No, Connie's dead. Oh. Okay, so that can't be Mom, right? That's like Ray or Norman coming to stop them. They can't be getting caught, right? They can't be.